important do you feel are centres like the verbal arts for expressing culture?
Yeah. It's a very interesting one because I was talking to someone downstairs, and I remember in Chile I never went to a center like this. I don't think in my time we had places like this. Perhaps they did, and I never went to one. But today I came here in the morning, and there was this lovely lady reading stories to children and reading poetry and stuff. And the amount of things you do with the community from different ages. And she was telling me that they do things with young people, they do things with old people, they do things with people with disabilities, with young people. And that's really amazing because it's a way of, I mean, we always talk about community, and nobody knows what community means. And this is community. It's just getting from different backgrounds, different ages, all together in the same place, and just learning and talking about basically the same language. And I think it's absolutely fantastic. I wish there were more places like this, really. And the fact that it's verbal, I like it, because I think the power of words is fabulous. It's how you Irish people in general have expressed yourself through generations. You had a verbal tradition that I don't think all the countries have. And the storytelling and the way you express yourself verbally, the way you use the language. And I think places like this should multiply.
Hello, I'm Jack.
Hi, Jack.
I'd like to know, what opinion do you think Brexit will have on the culture and arts here in Northern Ireland?
Oh gosh. Oh, that's so difficult questions, and I shouldn't answer the questions like that while I am filmed, because when you work for an embassy, you have to be very careful with what you say about the country where you are in. You don't have to make you shouldn't express your own opinions about internal affairs. After talking to some friends, Brexit, nobody knows what's going to happen with Brexit. Still, it's something that is allegedly is going to happen, but nobody knows how it's going to happen. So it will be very difficult to gauge the impact that Brexit is going to happen in any area. Now, you can assume, well, if Britain is not going to be part of Europe, some organizations that receive European funds are not going to receive European funds anymore. So what's going to happen to them? That's a question. There is organizations like orchestras, youth orchestras, like the European Baroque Music Orchestra or the European Youth Ensemble Orchestra. And you think, well, if Britain is not going to be part of the EU, and those organizations are based in Britain, what is going to happen to them? Are they going to move to another country? So it's a big question mark about Brexit. Hopefully things will go well. Most of my friends from the cultural sector are quite doubtful about that. They think it is going to affect them negatively, but who knows?
How important is it for you to promote your embassy to Northern Ireland?
Well, it is important because embassies have been created in order to promote political closeness between countries. But now embassies not only deal with political links, bonds, we also try to get business. So, Northern Ireland, Chile, we export products, and some of our products are sold here in Northern Ireland, as well as in the rest of the UK. So in terms of trade, I think Northern Ireland is an important place for us. Also in terms of getting ourselves known here, because lots of people now have more disposable income, and they do travel. So it is interesting to explore the possibility of people from these parts of the world just to go to Chile on holidays and to discover new places there. So I think as an embassy for us it's really important just to promote the country, make you know more about Chile, because usually our country is very, very small, and we are in South America. People tend to know very little about South America. So promoting our place here, making you to get interested in Chile, could have lots of benefits in the future. You might start buying other products, you might start traveling there, you might even want to go and live there. So, yeah.
Hi, my name is Diana. What has been the highlight of your career as cultural attaché for your country?
Oh, well, the thing is, to be completely honest with you, I've been doing the same job for 17 years, so it's a long, long, long time. And when you are for such a long time, you can't really find a... Because embassies are funny places, because embassies, I don't think they're the real world. And embassies change according to the ambassador and according to the government. So basically we have different signals from Chile and from our boss on things that we have to give more emphasis. So basically we've done different things throughout the years. In cultural terms, I mean, we've done very interesting things with Roberta. I mean, the arpilleras, this craft you see downstairs, for me has been very special because in Chile I never came across them. And it's very strange because it is a craft that was popular. It represented a very important period in our history. But nevertheless, I never knew very much about them. When I came to London, I met Roberta, and she introduced me to this world. And through the arpilleras, I could rediscover the history, or part of the history of our country. So I was very glad that we could do something with her at the beginning, and we organized this exhibition at the embassy, which was a great success. It was we had good coverage, and there was lots of interest from different people. And then Roberta moved on doing other exhibitions at the Victoria and Albert Museum, which, as you know, is one of the most important museums in London. Again, bringing the arpilleras, bringing this Chilean tradition that now has become sort of I don't want to be presumptuous, but sort of universal. You see, a little Chilean craft that was done by women in a difficult period of time in order to, as a therapy, in order to express themselves, and in order to use their time and get a bit of money, have had such a good impact. So I wouldn't say that is the most important thing during my career, but I think it's very relevant now to talk about that, given that the exhibition is downstairs.